Hey, Shalom Akim. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem Yahushai, Ba'Hashem Rachak Kodash, the ones the apostles, Elder Millstone, hopefully like Teacher and 30, my brother Chayab. Hey, man, I'm going to get straight right into it. So, yeah, just going across the news real quick, man. And you see how this devil, Esau Edom, which we know Esau Edom is a so-called white man according to Bible prophecy. You know what I'm saying? According to prophecy, we know that this dude is a devil. And you can just look at how, this man, so-called white man, he's been ruling everything, you know what I'm saying? You see how the earth, ever since he's been the rulership, ever since he's been the top dog, whatever, he's been, the top of the tower, he's been ruling over the whole earth. You be seeing how this place is completely perverse. You know what I'm saying? Everything's in a destitute state because of this devil, man. That's why the Dark Ages, he calls the Dark Ages because that's the time period where he wasn't ruling. You know what I'm saying? So he likes to liken those days as the Dark Ages. Like, it was such a bad time. Which really, it was a way better, the earth was, better. It wasn't in this destitute, nasty state it is currently. That's why when he came into power, he has the Renaissance period, which Renaissance means rebirth, I believe. But yeah, going to this article, it says Peppa Pig. Yeah, if the little kids show, we all know what that is. It says debuts. I'm gonna say Leslie. You know what I mean by Leslie. Polar bear couple on popular children's cartoon. The debut is the first time a same-sex couple has been featured in Peppa Pig's 18-year history. Yeah, man, and the reason why I bring this out, man, because this is just Esau moving further and further with his agenda, you know what I'm saying? To pollute the minds of the children. You know what I'm saying? He wants your children to grow up watching this stuff, man. He's already doing a number on, the mass, the masses of the people, putting all this propaganda in movies. You know what I'm saying? But we see many articles how this dude, this devil man, he's putting this in schools. He's teaching your children that, showing pregnant men, in these school, what's it called? These textbooks and stuff. He's trying to put these alphabet textbooks, what I mean by alphabet, the L and ends with a T, community within, he's trying to give you these textbooks, man, to your children. You know what I'm saying? Because he wants to corrupt the mind. And, hey, really, he's especially after the Israelite children, man. That's why. And a lot of these things, these commercials or whatever. Or, these movies that it doesn't explicitly. So, I'm a sodomite. I'm a. What's the word I can use? Thinking of a word. I'm a. Yeah, I'm gonna say yeah. I'm a sodomite. You don't. Or yeah. Like they don't explicitly say that. They put it at, propaganda. And they just show up in a movie. You know what I'm saying? And then, it's like, yo, who? What? Why are these two dudes kissing and stuff? It's like, that's what they do, as propaganda. So, reading into this article, it says, skipping down, it says, I'm Penny Polar Bear, or this is one of the, I guess this is in the script. of that same episode, it says, "I'm Penny Polar Bear. I live with my mommy and my other mommy." The cartoon character explains her classmates. So this is just propaganda, man. They're not telling you why you should do it. They're just putting it in the show. And expecting you to go along with it. That's really just more propaganda. So going to Romans 1, it says, or we can start at verse 1, Romans 1 and 24. "Wherefore the Most High also gave them up to uncleanness through the lust of their own hearts, to dishonor their own bodies between themselves." Yeah, that tempter, Satan, the physical counterpart, Satan, Esau, he's the one who's pushing you towards you Israelites out there. Because I'm speaking to you Israelites, man, out at the end of the day. You Israelites, so-called Native Americans, Latinos, and Negroes, and those scattered amongst, the other nations who might look like the other nations, but you go back to our people. You have the spirit to believe on, Yahweh Bashmi Shai, believe on the truth. I'm speaking to you right now. The heathen are doing what they're made to do, which is vanity, and perverseness. But you Israelites, man, the Lord expects better. He really expects you to be serving Him. Which at the end of the day, it's only going to be the elected nation Israel, which, it's going to come back unto the Lord. But what? Stand on point. "Wherefore the Most High also gave them up to uncleanness through the lust of their own hearts, to dishonor their own bodies between themselves." Yeah, so the Lord giving up, these wicked Israelites, the wicked 2/3 of our people, man, to their own hearts. Because what? They want to fall out of this perverseness that, this devil is presenting them. He's saying that you can do all manner of things. You can be an alphabet person. You know what I'm saying? You can eat whatever you want to eat. You know what I'm saying? You can follow whatever you want to follow. You can believe on anything you want to believe in. You know what I'm saying? A whole bunch of stuff this devil's telling you can do, which is completely against the scriptures and is completely against the law of Yahweh Bashmi Shai. But what? He's doing that for a reason. He's doing that so you can be further away from your power. But that's okay. A lot of these people, or, these wicked Israelites out here, they don't want to serve the Lord. They want to serve Satan. They want to follow after the philosophies of Babylon, which is, of Babylon the Great, which is America. So what? The Lord's going to lead them, like it says right here, to dishonor their own bodies between themselves. So the Lord's going to lead them to fall into their own, lust. And so that they and lead themselves to their own destruction. Verse 25, "Who changed the truth of the Most High into a lie, worship and serve the creature more than the Creator, who is blessed forever." Yeah, the Lord is blessed forever, man. People want to, our people want to serve, they want to serve vanity. They want to serve carnal things. They want to serve Esau. They want to serve, these they want to serve, these wicked religions, man. You know what I'm saying? Follow after these churches, trying to, make up lies and saying that the Lord is like this when he really, man, he's like how the scriptures describe him to be like, how the Bible describes him to be like, man. That's why, a lot of our people, man, they don't even believe in the Bible. They like to create their own interpretation of the Most High, their own vain interpretation, so that they can do whatever they want according to their own lust and, according to their own lust. So, verse 26, "For this cause the Most High gave them up to vile affections, for even their women did change the natural use into that which is against nature." Yeah, so what do you think that means? Woman going on woman, you know what I'm saying? It's not natural for a woman to, be with another woman, man. It's not natural at all. That's why, you see these dyke relationships. That's just not natural. And what 99% of the time, man, you see how those relationships completely fall, man. You know these you know what I'm saying, these relationships with women, two women together. Verse 27, and likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burn in their lust toward one another, burn in their lust one toward another, men with men, working that which is unseemly. Yeah, what do you think that means? And receiving in themselves the recompense of their error, which was meat. Exactly. So, in this devil, he's trying to push that onto you. He wants you to be like that. And he's mainly directing it towards you Israelites. Because, hey, Esau is already in him, man, to be a homo. So he wants you Israelites to be like that, so you become further from Yahweh Shemi Shai, and you become perverse. That's how Satan operates. So yeah, man, they just be like, hey, you be watching movies, man, you be watching TV shows, and they just throw in randomly. They randomly just throw in, something like this, two men or on each other, or two women on each other, man, and you're like, yo, what? You're just watching the episode or watching the movie, and then they just that thing just pops up randomly, like, yo, like, what? What is this? They do that so people becomes more subconsciously, comfortable, to these things. And hey, that's just propaganda at the end of the day. Or I forgot the exact word I want to use. But yeah, let's go to Leviticus 20:13. It says, if a man also lie with mankind as he lieth with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death, their blood shall be upon them. Yeah, so that shows you, man, the Lord is not with, I'm gonna just say, the homo life, man. He's not with the alphabet life. I said, man also lie with mankind, he should be put to death. And the same goes for women as well. And if you scroll up, it says, well, I think it's actually in Leviticus 18, I believe. Did I skip it? Yeah, it says, let me see. Okay. Yeah, it's Deuteronomy 22 as well. Deuteronomy 22:5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man. So, hey, and you see how the modern day woman, she wears men clothes, like pants, tight, clothing, like pants, t-shirts. A woman, she should really be wearing a dress, like a loose dress, hiding, because, hey, these women are not supposed to be dressing like the way they dress, very provocative or whatever. I think that's the word I want to use. Or nah, women's supposed to wear modest apparel.